Well, again, my family, this is Luis again with Puerto Rican history for y'all that don't know. Welcome to Black History Month. And in Black History Month, I want every Puerto Rican to say hello to the greatest general around. Puerto Rican born. His name was Antonio Miguel Valero de Bernabé Pacheco, Brigadier General de Bernabé, better known as the Liberator of Puerto Rico. He was born into slavery in Fajardo, Puerto Rico in 1790. Now, notice those medals. See that big medal there? It was given to him by Ituribe, which was a great general. It's called El Liberador de Mexico. It's the medal of the Liberator of Mexico. The other one is called the Liberator, El Liberador de Colombia. So he liberated Colombia from slavery. There you go. Let me teach you a little bit about my man. My man was born a slave. Every slave knew who the worst slave owners were, the British. So anytime the British tried to invade to take islands from the Spanish, the slaves would actually fight with them. They didn't want to be taken by the British either. So thanks to that, the Spanish crown and the Spanish government gave the black slaves in Puerto Rico 2 cities to control so they could were autonomous. One was Santurce, the other one was Joisa or Loisa, But I digress. His name was General de Bernabé. He actually was so great at fighting the British that the Spaniards took him to Spain to study in a military academy there. And in 1808, that little dude, Napoleon, this is what they don't tell you, that after he had gotten beaten by other Africans, our brother the Haitians whooped his ass, that he was looking for conquer, and while he's waiting to attack other bigger countries, he was trying to attack in 1808 Portugal. Now, the king back then, his name was, Charles IV. Now, Charles IV dies, and King Ferdinand VII take over in 1813. So, but while King Charles was alive, he was old and feeble, so Napoleon thought he could get through Spain to conquer Portugal and conquer Spain too, so he could have a victory after our brother the Haitians kicked his ass. And in 1808, he met General de Bernabé, which back then he was a lieutenant colonel, and he stopped him dead. Had to make him go back. He was actually captured at the Second Battle of Saratoga in 1808, and give him back. General de Bernabé was such a great hero. He was given many medals, but these are the only medals he wore: the Liberator against slavery and freer of our African people. That was General de Bernabé. Not only that, he fought for Mexico's independence. In 1821, he migrated after fighting against Ferdinand the Seventh. He had to leave Spain. He actually started fighting against the crown, and he went to Mexico and helped the Mexico fight against, Spain, and kicked them out of Mexico. And then after Agustin Iturbide, the general, became, the people wanted him to be emperor, so he fought against them and lost, and then he went all around freeing all these countries. He was the General of Panama, the Staff General of Panama, because he helped free it. His best friend was Simon Bolivar. This man was the greatest Puerto Rican around. Look at him. He fought for 60 years and died. He was born in October 26th of 1790, and he died in June of 1863. So he got to live a long life. He was into his 80s, and he fought over 200 engagements. Okay, he won a lot of medals, but this is the ones he was proud of: the Liberador de México y el Liberador de Colombia. By the way, there's a big statue of him in Colombia. Can you imagine a Puerto Rican, a slave Puerto Rican from Fajardo, Puerto Rico, to become the best general? You know, he best friends with Simon Bolivar. He didn't get to see the freedom of Puerto Rico, but hell, he got to live to a ripe old age, and he died in Bogota, Colombia, I believe it was, in 1863, very old, you know. So in Black History Month, my king, my general, Brigadier General Antonio Manuel Vicente Valero de Bernabé Pacheco. So many names, and they get them mixed up, is because every time he won a great victory, they give him a new title, a new name, and then his parents' names. So there you go, General de Bernabé, leader, liberador de Mexico, founder of Venezuela. He got a big statue in Venezuela, and of course, he was the staff general of Panama. Happy Black History Month, my people. Remember, don't ever forget, if you don't know about people like General de Bernabé and others, we're doomed for failure. If you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it. Puerto Rico's African history. Isn't it beautiful?